Hi, it is Jeanette Maceda. Thank you so much for watching this opportunity. First of all, if I invited you, don't think that was easy for me to do. It really took courage to do that. And if I invited you, or whatever coach invited you, they saw something in you. They saw something in you that says that you would add value to our team and that you can do this just like we do. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jeanette Maceda, like I said before. I am a mom of two. I have been a coach for 6.5 years. So I my dream was always to be a physical therapist. That's all I ever dreamed about. And I became a physical therapist and I loved it. I was really good at it. And when I had Gabby, I was still able to maintain my health and my fitness. I had my career was still blossoming. And my story starts when I had Luca. Baby number two, oh my God, kind of throws things completely off whack. It becomes a lot difficult, more difficult to handle too. And at that point, I found myself that I no longer had the time to go to the gym. I also was not getting the baby weight off the same way I had done with Gabby. And I found myself lost. I had lost my self-confidence, my self-belief. I didn't recognize myself in the mirror. And to top it all off, I I wasn't even taking pictures with my son because of how I felt about my image. And that was all new to me. I was always self-confident until I had Luca. And I was desperate, you guys. I was desperate. I needed to stop. I needed to find myself again. And I saw my friend working out and showing her workout moves and drinking this shake. And I was like, listen, whatever you are doing, I need you to help me. I will do. And I was that girl that never thought that was going to be able to do home fitness. Not me, right? Not me. But guess what happened? I started because I had no choice. And at this point, I was an exhausted mom, breastfeeding, had this baby, and I started to go into our community. And little by little, the pounds started coming off. It was I started with a kickboxing program, and I built my confidence one workout at a time. It became that I wasn't just working out for me; I had to work out for the women that were in the community because they expected to see that selfie from me. So within 3 months, I found myself in the best shape of my life with home workouts that I thought I had would never ever ever do, and people took notice and they're like, Jeanette, what are you doing? And Jeanette, what are you doing? And oh my God, you look amazing. And I felt amazing because in my head, I was never, after two kids and two C-sections, I was never going to go back to what I was before. And to even be better than that was a freaking miracle to me. And I was also at a crossroads in my career. In my career, the last few years, I was a home health therapist. So I worked by myself. So it was pretty lonely. I talked to 80-year-olds all day, and I didn't have that camaraderie of a community, a working community. And I had no goals. I had no professional goals. I was kind of in the hamster wheel, static, doing the same thing over and over, nothing to look forward to, right? I also was being pressured to get a doctorate degree that was going to cost me $20,000. I had been accepted. And I thought to myself, I'm going to spend $20,000 on a career that's not going, on a degree that's not going to affect my paycheck. So I said, I saw this opportunity. I said, what if? What if I can help people? I love the product. I love to help people. This can work for me. At the time, I was going to have to put Luca in daycare because I was going to have to come back from maternity leave. And I said, imagine if I can work this business 3 times a week and work as a physical therapist twice a week. Imagine if I can do that. When I said yes to this opportunity, and actually nobody asked me, my coach didn't ask me to become a coach. I went to her and said, I want to be a coach. I have people that I want to help. I had this opportunity that I said, I had to make this work. I came in to this business thinking it was going to be my job. And you guys, it paid off. All my hard work paid off because I got to stay home with Luca for 2 years and work part-time as a physical therapist. In January of 2016, I replaced my physical therapy income and I became a full-time Beachbody Coach. So, the gifts that this business has given me, there's so many. But number one, time with my children. I got to raise my son at home. I didn't have to put him to daycare. By age 2, I was like, kid, you gotta go. You gotta go to daycare because he was driving me crazy. But I got to make that choice. I work, I live 10 minutes away from the kids' school. I get to go to their activities. Every time there is an event at school, I volunteer without having to check my schedule because I know that I'm building this business around my family. Whatever's in the schedule, it can be moved, it's flexible. And that is the gift of this business. Family time, flexibility. Do I work hard? Heck yeah. But I get to work hard on the times that I want, right? This person that is speaking to you today, I never knew this person existed inside of me. This business, doing this business, the personal development, the getting uncomfortable, I found myself. I found passion and fulfillment. And I loved being a therapist, right? I never knew when people said, "Oh, this is my passion," and find something that wakes you up in the morning. This is it. And I discovered that. And every day I wake up with purpose. Every day I know that I get to help people and make an impact through making them laugh, through sharing my healthy recipes, through them joining me and allowing me to be their mentor. I get to help a woman build her self confidence. I've gotten to help families eat better. So the impact that I'm having as a Beachbody coach is so much greater than I ever thought possible. And it was so much greater than I was as a physical therapist, right? It's so much more than just helping someone physically. It's really transforming their lives, their mindset, their bodies, their habits. So every day I get to do this and I feel so grateful because this is my legacy. This is how this business I'm going to leave to my children because they're for sure at the age of 18 going to join me. Um, I want to close my personal story with saying that I had one of my coaches, we were at an event in January, and she looked at me, she goes, Jeanette, what's the vision, right? What's the vision? And this business has taught me how to dream bigger than I ever thought was possible. It's allowed me to create a very crystal clear vision of what my future looks like, the way I want my day to day with my family to look like. And I found that for me. Now I'm working this business to retire my husband. So the vision of my team and what we're working towards is I want to live an exceptional life. And that's a big word, an exceptional life. And I want to surround myself with women who want to live an exceptional life, who want to lock arms and say and create this movement of living a healthy lifestyle and believing that anything is possible for us. That is a movement. That is what I want to do. And I'm going to do this through this business, through this team. And it's constantly transforming because my hope for me is that the person that is here today is not going to be here a year from now, right? It's going to be a better version. And it's always working on how do I get better, right? And the more gifts and more talents and the more skills I have, I can share. I can share with the world. So that's a little bit of my story. So what the heck do we do as coaches? And I know so many of you follow us, but for those of you that don't, this is really simple. We have 4 vital behaviors. What's another thing that's special about this business is what business focuses on you? This is a business where we are constantly transforming ourselves, right? We're doing personal development. That's one of our vital behaviors, constantly improving. We are proof that the product works. We are living a healthy lifestyle. This does not mean that we don't get off track. This does not mean that we're like super fit and have a six pack. No, every day we're showing up. We're believing in the products. We're showing the products, right? Getting results. Getting results is another vital behavior for ourselves and for our customers and recognizing. This is a business that is so heavy on recognizing each other and recognizing our, our progress and our accomplishments. So these vital behaviors that we do every day. I'm telling you, there's no other business that provides recognition, working on you, sharing, impact. We have it all. And how cool is that? And how cool that we get to do that. How we earn. There's different ways to earn. I'm gonna keep you. We have a lot of videos if you really want the details. We get commission, anything from 25% to 15%, depending on the product. That is the first. The second form of where, which is really where the big income comes from, is building a team. Every product we have has a personal volume and it has a team volume, and we accumulate all that team volume, and that's like a currency, and that team volume ends up turning into cash. So those are the two ways. We also get bonuses as we hit certain achievements. As our team grows, we do get these big bonuses. Perks, traveling every year. I get to take my hubby. Last year we took my kids. Won't do that again. Every year we earn our free trip, and I think we're by our sixth trip. We're leaving in March to Punta Cana again. So and the perks, every month we get like a little gift, where it's a luggage, a t-shirt, a cap, a personal development book, a special webinar with a famous author. So the perks are always there, and it's nice because this constant recognition is something that I never received as a physical therapist. So those are what we do. Who can be a coach? And this I always get, Jeanette, can I be a coach? Anyone can be the coach, a coach, if you can follow those behaviors, right? If you can be proof that the product works, if you have a giving heart and want to make impact, all those things. And guess what? We coaches come in all shapes and sizes. In our organization, we have plus size coaches, right? We have coaches that are athletes. We have coaches that are just like me, that we are just kind of fit moms. And sometimes people are like, but Jeanette, I don't have a transformation. You know what? That's even better. You get to share your transformation. People get to watch you transform your life. And some people say, hey, I'm already fit, Jeanette. How do I get a transformation? In here, you're going to transform your mindset through all the reading that we are going to do throughout this business. So hopefully I cleared that up. Now, objections. And I love to tackle objections because most people have the same objections. Number one, I'm going to hit it hard, and it's time. Jeanette, I'm so busy, I don't have time. Okay. Do you have a desire for more? Do you really think that there's more out there for you? Have you found your calling? Have you found that purpose? Are you waking up every day excited? Because if you haven't, Rachel Hollis says, if you don't have 1 hour a day to work on your dreams, you don't have a life. And when she said that, I was like, oh my goodness. But it's true. If you want something bad enough, you will find the time. And for busy moms that say, Jeanette, I don't even have time to work out, I always say, you have a kid, he's an athlete. If his coach said, if he can get here at 4:30 in the morning every day, I'm going to guarantee you that he's going to go to the Olympics. You better believe that you would find the time to wake up early and get your child to that practice, or to get that child to tutoring, or to get that child to the after school. We find the time for the things that are a priority. Okay. So where do we come in here to help you with that? Number one, one of the workshops when you come in is creating a schedule, identifying your priorities in your life so that we can discover if it's your family, if it's your marriage, we're going to prioritize all that. And we're going to build this business in pockets of time on the things that matter most to you. So do not worry in the beginning. And for people who follow me and the top coaches, you see us working. This is our full-time job, and we treat it as such. When you come in, this is kind of, in the beginning, something that you take an hour of your day to do in pockets of time. So is there going to be sacrifices? Heck yeah. You're going to have to sacrifice time. Maybe you're not going to be Netflixing all day. Maybe you can't read as much of, for me, I was a romance novel junkie, right? So we're going to find the time if you make this a priority. Salesy. I can't sell. Girl, you weren't born a salesperson, right? I wasn't born a salesperson. This is a skill that we are going to teach you. And if you thought that the coach that invited you here or me was salesy, you better believe you wouldn't be in this call. I've been called a lot of things. I've never been called salesy because I share my journey authentically. I invite people who are watching me. I invite, as I'm sharing this freaking gift that changed my life, and I want to change yours. So, we're going to teach you how to do this in an authentic way where you are comfortable and it never feels salesy. Okay? I'm not on social media, Jenna. I don't like social media. I personally can relate to that. I wasn't on social media. I'm on social media because of this business. I make it look easy on my stories. Social media still is something that I don't enjoy doing. This is not where I get to be happy. Mostly posting. I hate writing. It's not something that I enjoy doing. Videos is easy for me, right? But this business means enough to me that I will get on social media every single day. And it's a skill that we will teach you, and we will give you the tools to help you get on and to improve your social media and figure out a brand eventually. Uh, Introvert, Jeanette, I'm so shy. I get it. The top leader in my group, in my team, is an introvert. She hides at events just like top coaches, but they're able to find their voice on social media. They're able to share their journey on social media, despite them being really, really shy in real life. And I would probably say a lot of the top coaches feel the same way. And they have been able to really find so much success. So don't worry. I want to close it off with, I hope that you hear the excitement in my voice and the passion that I have, and that I'll repeat that I share this with you with enthusiasm, with so much love because of the impact that it's made on my life. Some of you people come into this business for very different reasons. Some have amazing careers that they love. That's my friend Laura. She's a physician assistant who works with HIV patients. Doesn't need the money, doesn't need the career, but guess what? She needs the accountability for her health and fitness, and she needs the community that we provide. Our community is very special. And I say that because we are so, we live our lives with purpose. We are, for the most part, working towards improving ourselves. And we come from a place of abundance. So, in corporate America, how it's like you're fighting people to get the next promotion, and you don't share ideas because this is completely the opposite. This is where, if I can make it, I'm going to look back and I'm going to bring the woman behind me to come next to me. And my goal for me is that every woman that joins my team will surpass, and I'll repeat that. You surpass. I've done my job as a leader. If you are doing are ranking higher, that you have found more success, that brings me joy. And that's what most of the leaders of this community do, is how do we get the people not only to be next to us, but how do we get them to surpass us, right? We share ideas all the time. We talk money within each other all the time, like, okay, how are you doing that? Okay, let's strategize. It's a very different relationship that I have with my Beachbody coaches than I have with my friends. My Beachbody coaches and my team, we're always talking about the future, about our dreams, about how we get better, and we're always strategizing. It's so weird. Like, okay, I want to go to this event so I can talk to this person, see what she's doing, and that's, man, successful people. We have habits, and you are a representation of the 5 people you get to hang out with. So this is a pretty cool community to hang out with. So back to, maybe you need purpose and fulfillment. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom and you have money and you're doing great, but you need something for you. This can be it. This can be the way that you make a difference in the world. This business. So there are many reasons to join. And I can tell you that this business will solve a lot of your problems, believe it or not. It really will. Once again, it goes back to developing our mindset, making sure that we are living healthy. And when we are happy, everyone around us is happy. So, what's the worst that can happen if you, if I say, if you do this business, what's the worst that can happen? And And most of you would say, Jeanette, what the worst that can happen with this situation and this opportunity is that I do it and it doesn't work out. That's the worst that can happen. The worst that can happen with this opportunity is that you don't take the opportunity, that you don't say yes, that you say, well, it's not for me, it's not busy, I'm not willing to give it a chance. You know why that's the worst case scenario? Because you won't discover what's possible with this business. You won't discover what's in here and what's in here. Because this business is going to drive you, it's going to push you, it's going to get you uncomfortable. And that is where you find your strengths. That is where you find your gifts and your talents. So, as I close this, there's an opportunity here for you. Will you be willing to give 1 year? And I'm going to be realistic, 1 year of learning, of doing, of transforming, of giving to my community, to our community, to giving to those around you. Are you willing to do that? And there's never going to be a perfect time. Life is never going to be less hectic. Life is never going to be a little bit easier. This is the time. And that I hope that you say yes, because I'm ready to mentor you. I'm ready to welcome you and with open arms to my team. So thank you so much for taking time away from your family to listen to this opportunity. I hope to get on the phone with you and get you going. Thank you so much for watching.